we black people were a problem to our own selves. You see, the head of the Conservative Party, Kemi Badenoch, and who is a Nigerian-born British, whose mother went to the UK just to have or just to give birth to her, so that she can automatically benefit from the citizenship of the British government to become a British citizen or a member of Britain. After that, when they took her back to Nigeria, and she grew in Nigeria, secondary education, primary education in Nigeria, until at a certain age, she went back to UK to continue with her life. As God continued to bless her, she became a very strong and prominent politician because their system is so flexible and easy and supports everyone who identify or who is considered a citizen enjoy from the full benefit and the full dividend of democracy. Can you imagine that Kemi Badenoch is now saying that the British government should have voted against the proposal or the bill tabled by the Ghanaian president, John Mahama, where the United Nations had to vote to make sure that the slavery or slave trade is classified as a crime against humanity. Because according to John Mahama's motion, a lot of abuse occurred, and some of those were captured and forced out of the African continent, treated so poorly, badly, in an inhumane condition, transferred in a very horrendous condition, where some of them were even thrown at the sea, abandoned at the desert to die because of the fact that some people consider them as slaves. Several nations voted, and finally the resolution was passed, and slave trade has now been officially classified as a worst crime and a crime against humanity. Kemi Badenoch, whose parents originate from Nigeria, whose maternal and paternal nation, Nigeria, suffered heavily because of this slave trade issue, had the nerves to come and put straight face and say that the British government should have voted against the bill. In fact, should have voted to criminalize slave trade and to demonize it, which means to her there is no problem about the slave trade, just because she's looking for a way to become the Prime Minister of Britain, thinking that under making such an allegation or making such an outrageous statement, the British people will clap for her and say, "Oh, Kemi Badenoch, oh, thank you, thank you." This particular woman has had a hard line on immigration. In fact, she has had a very difficult stand against legal immigration. And the same route which brought her to UK, where they came and gave birth to her, is the same route that she wanted it should be closed. You see, Kemi Badenoch, whatever you do in life, it will live to haunt you. Today you are a British citizen, right? And today you feel like there is no need to condemn the slave trade that occurred. And that to a certain level that for the British government, the members of the party of Keir Starmer to even see that yes, what occurred during the moment of colonialism and that slave trade is a very inhumane and unacceptable act. You say no, they ought not have condemned, they ought not have voted. In fact, they ought to have voted against, not even to abstain, but they ought to have voted against, so that they should clap for you. They should clap for you, Kemi Badenoch. History will judge you. History will judge you. This world, there will come a time when you will no longer be valuable in the political scene of Britain. There's always that moment. There's that moment of Tony Blair. That's the same thing. Tony Blair came out and regretted the attack of Iraq and said the British government was misled and apologized after how many people have been killed, after almost 1 million of people have been killed in Iraq. You will go on retirement one day. All these things you are saying will haunt you, will haunt your conscience, will haunt you. All these things will haunt you. You are in a position of privilege. Instead of us to be praying that, oh, God should bless Badenoch. The kind of stance you are taking against the continent. This one is not only, you are not attacking Nigeria, against the continent. As of what we had seen and we had read about the slave trade, about the journey of no return, the road of no return, the door of no return, the this of no return. To a certain level, you now have the powers to come and speak. And you are forcing yourself, looking at how you are trying to speak like a British. Anytime you speak, you have a difficulty talking because you want to fine-tune your tone. No matter how much you say, that blackness, they will still consider you as a black. You will nothing change. You are a black, you are a black. You are an African, you are an African. No matter how much privilege you have, they will still consider you as an African. They will still consider you as an African. You are one of those that are selling the African continent negatively. And so you are saying that the author voted against the slave trade motion. The author voted. With all pride, the author voted against. Because you are now a British citizen. You are now a member leader of the Conservative Party and in the position of Prime Minister. So one day, you'll be the worst Prime Minister that the British people will ever have. You'll be the worst Prime Minister. You'll be the most. In fact, what Margaret Thatcher left undone, you'll do. You'll be the worst. And it will be the most stupid and the most foolish thing of the British people to ever think that they should make you Prime Minister. You will take that country to war. Look at how you are taking the stand against this Iran war. Oh, you are accusing Kiastema. Kiastema is weak. Kiastema should have done this. Kiastema should have done that. Oh, Kiastema is doing this. Kiastema is doing that. Kiastema has gone left. Kiastema has gone right. Kiastema has gone center. Kiastema has gone forward. There is no, see, you are a black, you remain a black like us. And the day God call you and call us, we will return as black. Instead of you to use this position to see how you can protect the black race, who have been subject to serious racism for a long time, for far too long. Instead, the whites are now seeing reason to side with us, the black, because of your political greed. You will remain a black. You will be the worst Prime Minister that the British government will ever. In fact, I'm not sure you will ever be Prime Minister of Britain. You will never. And if by case you become Prime Minister of Britain, you will be the worst. Human rights. Well, so you don't consider slave trade? We all think that occurred in slave trade. During the slave period, you think that there's no problem with it. God, see, there's one thing. God, there is God. There's one thing, there's God. All of us here, all of us, whether we like it or not. The 3 nations have voted against. Israel voted against. US voted against. Brazil voted, Argentina rather, voted against. It's fine. They could vote, if they voted against, fine. We knew they would vote against. But for you, who grew up in Nigeria, who understand and saw the effect of this slavery, who understand and see why Africa is the way it is today, who see the problem that we face across the issue of racism, who see how blacks were being treated, to you to even come out and say the British government would have voted against it, whereas they sided with justice and humanity, is a shame. It's a shame.
Congratulations, you've passed your GCE or baccalaureate, and now it's time to choose a professional university that opens real doors to your future. Let us introduce you to the African Higher Institute of Technology, a career-focused institution that not only awards internationally recognized certificates, but also guarantees direct employment opportunities upon graduation through its solid network of partner companies and institutions worldwide. This school operates in collaboration with the Cameroon Ministry of Higher Education, UBA Bank, St. Francis Xavier Institute, Canada. Located in Yaoundé, Mendong, away from the noisy town, Haiti provides the following for its students: a free brand new laptop immediately after paying a registration fee of 25,000 francs CFA, free high-speed internet access on campus, hands-on professional training, mentorship from local and international experts, offering courses like local government in accounting, finance and administration, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, biomedical sciences, economics and finance, business and management, arts and education, law and public policy, agricultural sciences. Whether you dream of becoming a software developer, civil engineer, healthcare technician, or business strategist, iShiti is your direct path to success. Apply now and take the bold step toward a future of innovation, professionalism, and global opportunity.